All right, and we are back with part 3 with Toya. I hope y'all are having a ball because I am having a great time. She said this is not good, but it is awesome. I can't wait
This was a bad idea. I
to
talk
see
too much.
But she agreed. So here we are. All right, so I have a question. So who said I love you
Me.
first? I don't even know why I asked that because I think I knew the answer to
At
that
3:00.
already.
No, honestly, I probably waited about, I want to say a year. Because I already knew he
Waited
wasn't
a
going to
year,
say it
okay.
back.
Oh,
So
okay.
honestly, I don't even think I loved that man. Whew. Ooh. Yeah, it was definitely a year or two. Because we went through some stuff. So yeah, I know it was me. Do you know he's never said I love you first, and he said it like 2 weeks ago first, and it blew my mind. And I was trying not to like overreact because I wasn't sure if I heard it, and I thought I was like dreaming. And he was, I was too excited, like I just missed the moment. And I was like, I think he said I love you first. He said, did you say I love you first? And he don't like the attention, so he like, man, gone. I'm sorry, but did you say it? Did you say it? I think I heard it. So I'm not sure, but I think I did. And then I said something to him like literally today. I'm like, you never say I love you first. He said, I just said it the other week. And I'm like, I knew it. I knew it.
That was your way of getting the
Yes,
answer.
I knew you said it. But he's never said he's just not like that. Now he's
Mhm.
affectionate with his hands, like he's very
Yeah.
touchy, and I love that. But he's not very verbal with his feelings. Like
Okay.
he doesn't say how he feel about you. Like you literally have to like pry it out of him. But
So how does that make you feel?
in the beginning, it was weird because I
Yeah.
need validation, like especially growing up
Mhm.
the way I grew up, and I hate reverting back to that. But it was the
That's
foundation
fine.
that
It's
I was
okay.
built
Yeah,
on,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and so you have to tell me because nobody was affectionate with me. Nobody verbally told me that they love me. Nobody kissed me goodnight and said they love me.
Okay.
So I need you to tell me how you feel about me so that I know. Because you could take care of me, don't mean you love me. You just
That's
tolerate me.
right. That's right.
And so he's not like that, but his actions.
Mhm. And that's okay for you.
Yeah, it's okay for me now. Because like I said, being in relationships is about compromising. You
Mhm.
can be right for me in so many areas, but then I have to learn to love you and understand the way you show your love. Everybody
That's
don't show
right.
love the same. They
Okay.
don't.
You're
And
right. They
so if
don't.
I love you, I have to accept that this is the way you love. You are not going to say I love you a
Right.
million trillion times like me. I don't care if I lose connection. I think I'm about to lose signal. I love you. Just say it real. I love you.
So then how does he
Oh,
react?
he always say I
Is
love
it
you.
too much? Is it too much for him? Okay, because I would think that for a person that doesn't say it or verbalize it, that with you over verbalizing it, it might be too much for him.
I thought so too, and I asked him.
Sensory. He's
Yeah, like you done
sensory
said it
overload.
37 times in 26 minutes. But I asked him one time. I was like, I feel like I'm overwhelming you. Like,
Yeah.
am I overwhelming you? And he was like, no, not at all.
Okay.
And I was surprised.
Okay.
I was like, okay,
Okay.
lover boy. I love you.
I love you.
I love you, Big Daddy.
So love
Yes.
you.
And he'll
Thank you.
say it every time. And then one time he noticed, he was like, I noticed you don't say I love you when you're at work. Like if you sneak and call me at work or you in the little coffee area, you don't say I love you. And I'm like, okay, look at you, man.
Come on, paying attention.
I'm gonna stand on top of the table next time and tell you I love you. Put you on speakerphone.
I'ma yell
Yeah.
it. I'ma
I got you,
yell
baby.
it.
You ain't never gotta worry about that again.
Never ever.
Never.
Never ever.
Never ever.
So how did you know it was getting serious?
When he changed.
Okay.
After
So
the
what does
three,
that
after
mean?
the I'm trying to like not go too deep, but he
I got
like
you.
I just felt like he worked a lot. He didn't take me serious,
Oh,
and
okay.
that just it just made me leave. Like I was seeing him like twice a month. It went
Oh,
for a
wow.
while, like for a year. It was like 2 and 3 times a month, and that just wasn't enough for me.
Mhm.
And I used to like try to prove myself that I was worthy enough for him to love me. Like, see me more. I'm like I'll do all these things for you. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
just trying to make him see the value in me to want to be around me more. And not that I just got tired of it. I'm like, baby, these pandemic food stamps ain't enough for me to keep cooking for you every single day, baby. And you only just picking up a plate and leaving like that is done. So I started putting my foot down, and he noticed a little bit like, girl, you pulling away from me. And then I just kept doing it until I eventually left. And then, like I said, when I did, come back, that puppy tail was wagging, and he just being. I feel like we just started going together in December. I'm just gonna start our whole relationship over. We just started going together.
Y'all started going together
again.
Okay.
We totally different people from.
Okay, I got you.
I like where we at.
Okay. Well, that's dope.
Pretty cool, dude.
Well, that's good. I like that. Okay. Wow.
Doesn't that sound like the end of a book? Like the end?
I know. I know, and it's like, where do I pick up from? Like, what do we do?
I got you. What you want to talk about?
What do we say? So in a relationship, in your relationship, what's the most or any relationship, what's the most important thing in a relationship?
Communication.
Yeah.
There's nothing more greater than communication.
Mm-hmm. So you guys communicate pretty well?
Yes. We overly communicate. I was just kind of let you know that
is there such a thing?
I'm going to the bathroom. No, that's literally what we do. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm going to call you back in 2 to 3 minutes. I am so sorry. It took 5 to 6 minutes. The toilet tissue fell out the road, and I couldn't reach it. And so it took me 2, 3 more minutes to call you, but I'm back now.
Okay.
It's bad.
Just like that.
Bad. That's kind of bad.
That is so funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is hilarious.
But he works like 12-hour days, third shift, and so he sleep during the day. So it's like when we do, it's not like we actually talk all day because he's at work and I'm asleep. Yeah. Like I go to bed. My kids go to bed at 9 o'clock. I go to sleep at 9:01. My man at work, I ain't got nothing to talk to nobody about. I don't watch no TV. My friends be like, why you go to bed so early? What I'm gonna do? Talk to myself? I get tired of talking to myself. And so when I get up, I look for he get off at 7, and I talk to him on my way to work when he can come home from work. Mm-hmm. Talk to him a little bit. Then he go to sleep for work. So I guess that's why we just try to do so much. And then he get like a few days off in the week. Well, he would literally be trying to like catch up on sleep, and then I try to commit at least one day, to like staying the night with him or vice versa. Mm-hmm. So yeah, in the beginning, like I never expected myself to be in a relationship where you see somebody like once or twice a week.
Yeah.
But
I would lose my mind.
I've gotten so used to it that.
Well, there had to definitely be a commitment. Like you had to commit to that because I'm sure you knew going in that he worked like that.
Well, in the beginning, he didn't work like that.
Oh, okay.
And then the jobs needs like shifted at his job, and then they was like offering a lot of overtime. So he just started working like a ton of overtime. Then he switched and got a different job. Gotcha. And then that's when them 12-hour shifts came in. And so I felt like what he was offering me was greater than what a person that could give. It was worth the wait.
Okay.
That's kind of like what I felt. And believe me, I've had 1,000,000 trillion lonely nights. And people are like, why you fold the laundry up? That's my man, girl. Let me just form this into that little Winnie the Pooh stomach and just make this into my man. And I scoop my little back, even though I'm big spoon.
You just big spoon.
I would look stupid hugging laundry, so I have to be little spoon to the laundry. And so I just scoop up to the laundry. But that's one thing I would never get used to is sleeping alone. I like sleeping with him. Mm-hmm. Because it's different when you sleeping with like a skinny dude. I just be like, am I too heavy? I know. My legs too heavy. I got this big sweaty thigh print on this skinny dude back. No, man. I can lay my whole big body on this man. He ain't even gonna notice. He gonna be knocked out. No, my head, you gonna always notice. I don't care how big this head is heavy. But that shoulder get to hurt, and he be like, babe, my arm. You don't feel all of this, but you feel this head on your arm, babe, my arm. What about the rest of you? Anyway, I love sleeping. I get my best sleep when I'm sleeping with him.
Okay. That's security.
Yes. Now I remember the first time. Oh my God, I almost left this man completely alone because I cannot do snoring.
Okay.
I cannot do, and apparently I snore. I ain't never heard myself snore, but apparently I snore.
Well,
And have you heard yourself snore?
sometimes you wake yourself up. When you get too deep and you wake yourself up, you like,
I ain't
and
never.
then you got everybody staring at you like, yeah, you did.
My whole family
you
say
did
I
it.
snored.
Everybody can't be wrong.
I wonder, am I like choking? Y'all just watching me choke? That's a problem. Let me talk to my family about that.
I had sleep apnea.
Yeah,
Y'all just
y'all
watching,
watching me?
catch my breath.
And then you angry at me because I'm having sleep apnea. I'm just snoring. I am dying. You mad at me? But anyway, so the first time I heard him sleep, I went to his house or something. He had to sleep during the day for work. And I was like, I'm going to go surprise my man. I don't even know if he was my man at that time. We was just doing that. We don't know what labels we had thing. No, he been my man since the day I met him.
Come on, because you said I loved you at
3 o'clock. So he was my man at 2:59.
Come on.
So
3 o'clock, I fell
right,
in.
exactly. So I'm like, I'm gonna go wash his dishes and clean his house up and mop his floor when he get up. Man, I ain't never heard nobody snore like that in my life. I thought it was 3 people in the same bed. I had to keep going. I was looking under the pillows, lifting his stomach up. Like, who is it? Oh, my nigga. What the? He ain't that big. I'm just playing. But I was looking like it got to be somebody in here. I'm thinking like the hot water heater going out or something. It was just loud. It was so loud. I was scared. I started rebuking spirit. Any spirit that's in here is not of the Lord. You got to go. You got to go. You will not take possession of my man in his house. You're going to get up out of here.
His house.
Or his house. Either house.
Or his
this house or this house. You're going to get up out of here. Man, I went to my homegirl and I said, girl, this man snores so bad and that's a non-negotiable. Like, it is horrible. She said, maybe he was just tired. There ain't that much tired in the world. If I'm that tired, Lord, take me.
Be
I
careful.
know, knock on wood, God, that was just a joke, okay? Just calm down, God. Just calm down. It ain't even that serious.
Heat of the moment.
Yes. Calm down, Big Sandals. Calm down.
Did you just say big
Why you repeat it? Why did you repeat it?
Because that was funny. I have a friend that calls him Sky Daddy. Look at Sky Daddy.
Little baby
like,
in that
that
little tuxedo shirt.
Tickles me every time. Sky Daddy. That just tickles me
Oh
every
my
time.
God.
Okay, so I think we're coming close to the end, but I want to ask you this question. So you mentioned that you were basically you ran your other relationships, and that this man came in and he kind of softened you a little bit. So with those relationships, like what made this one stick? Like what was the thing that made him be better than your other relationships? Because it couldn't have been that just because you ran the relationship. So like what made this one be the one that you said you're gonna that you were gonna be in this thing for the long haul? He is the one.
I guess he is. No, I'm just playing. I don't know. I think it's because he's probably the most masculine man that I have been with. He makes me hold myself accountable. So he just brings out the best, the version of me nobody has brought out, a version of myself that I never brought out.
Okay.
Because I don't have to tame myself if there's nobody telling me I'm untamed. And so he just brings the best out of me. Any person that could make you a better you want to keep them around. And as much as I love him, much as I love to be in his skin, as much as he loved me, I'd hope he my person.
Okay.
Because I done loved before or thought I was in love. So you never know. Everybody I've been with, I feel like I couldn't live without until I live without him. I'll be like, oh, look at me living without you.
Living without him.
I don't never want nobody else with you. Oh, hi, Daddy.
Well,
right.
There's
but
that.
we was having this discussion like, do we think we each other's soulmate? And he was like, nah, probably a twin flame. I don't really believe it's soulmate or whatever. So we just.
What's the difference?
Glad you asked. I tend to be a YouTube expert in this topic.
Come on, YouTube.
I think a twin flame is. You know what's funny is I always said Carlin was one of my yes, I feel like a twin flame is a person who y'all have a lot of personalities and characteristics like you almost like the how do you say that word, that doppelganger, what
Doppelganger.
of that other person.
Okay.
And I just and you will always have like a lifelong bond with that person, like an
Okay,
inseparable
okay.
bond because y'all are just so compatible.
Are y'all Geminis? Are you
No,
Gemini?
Carlin, you a
Okay.
Gemini? Ew.
Because you said you just had a birthday, right?
You have another personality?
But y'all are twin flames.
Well, I know I got a couple personalities. Carlin is the sweetest. Oh my! When I say I love Carlin,
We'll keep them.
we ain't even get on that. That's bring me back when we talk about Carlin.
Come
Okay,
on.
because I account everything that I am as far as business wise, the person I am. Carlin made me this way. Carlin taught me to hustle. Not no man, not no streets. Carlin taught me to hustle, honey, and I will forever be in debt for that man, for that. The manager that I was over the years with Radio Shack and all the other things, like that's from Carlin. That ain't from nobody else but Carlin.
Wow.
So
That's dope.
yes, I love you. You already know that. So, but I feel like me and Carlin are so alike. Like Carlin would give you 50 million ideas and it'd just be so hard for him to focus on one. And if he could focus on one, he would be a millionaire. I'm talking about that man Mal go a mile a minute. And
You definitely know
I
Carlin.
know him. That's my twin flame. I'm trying to
Definitely
tell
know
you. We
Carlin.
like our hustle the same, like with the way we like. Now it sound like we out here manipulate people, but you know what I'm saying. We can sell salt.
We know
we can sell
differently.
salt to a snail and water to a
Come on.
whale.
Come on.
You hear me?
Come
okay,
on.
big dog. We could do it. Okay.
I agree.
And so our humor is the same. It's so I feel like I have that connection with Carlin, and I feel like you can have more than one twin flame. I had that connection with Carlin. I have it with my son. I have it with my brother Mike, and then I have it with one of my homegirls. Shows Shauna. I did not mean to put her name out there. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I love you, boo.
Yeah, girl. Hey, Shoshana.
Yeah, but I have like these like connections. That I just feel like it's just the same person, just in a different.
So a twin
body.
flame doesn't have to be a romantic.
Heck no.
Oh, okay.
Everything
See, I
ain't
thought
listen,
that. Okay.
everything is not romantic. Everybody
True.
wants to put a romantic
Yeah,
spin
yeah.
on it. This is about your soul.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And like your soul loves a person, but it also loves people. It loves your family. It loves your friend. Because I don't got no romantic relationship with my kids.
That's a good
You see
point.
what I'm saying? But my soul love my kids.
Yeah.
Like my soul would do any. Like I just
the depths
right. The depths of my
of the
soul
soul.
love my kids, and that's absolutely
Yes.
nothing romantic about that.
Absolutely.
But I
At
just
least it
right,
shouldn't be.
right, exactly. So like I said, that is just like a permanent connection. Like I just
Yeah.
never see us ever parting.
Got you.
Soulmate, I feel like is a person that's your person. Like I feel like God created man and woman, you know what I'm saying? And we are meant to be with somebody. We are not meant to be alone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then there's that one person that God has ordained for you to be with. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like that's your soulmate. You may live your whole life and never meet your soulmate. Like you can go your whole life and never meet them, and it's kind of contradicting because I feel like that's the person that God created you for. How could you not be or
Not meet
interact
them.
with anybody that God ordained you to be with? Because whatever He say comes to pass. So I just contradicted myself. I think about that part, but I really will go back and think about this, and because I don't watch TV, and so I just feel like there's a person for you. And I don't know. A lot of those questions I felt like he answered, like the normal, like you can't live without them. They understand you. You can see yourself making sacrifice for them. You feel like the person is your best friends. You feel like y'all don't always have to agree like verbatim on everything, but you can always come to a common ground. Like I feel like we do all of that type of stuff. Really, that's in any relationship that you should be able to do those things.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
some days I feel like he's my person, and some days I hate him.
Okay. Well, there's
That's
that.
love.
There's that. That is love.
What's
I
love?
totally agree. That is
Yeah.
that is so love. So last thing, I think we got a couple of minutes. Okay, so a couple of minutes. So I want to ask you, if someone came up to you right now and they don't know if they have if this the person that they're with is their person, and they're asking you for advice on if this is their person, how do you know this is their person? You know, how could you tell them? What would you tell them if they came to you for advice about being in a relationship, and what should they do in a relationship? So what would be your advice if they wanted some advice from you?
First of all, I don't think I'm the best person to give any advice.
Yes, you are. You have some.
You think so?
You have some zingers.
Okay.
Like, yes, ma'am.
I think I think the thing that makes me just love and keep pushing in this relationship so much is the fact that he is giving me his all. And his all
Okay.
can become greater and more over the years the more we fall in love. But it all phases of our relationship, if you're giving me 100%, I'm giving you 100%, then you are my person. And if it continues to elevate over time and years, then you're becoming my soulmate and the person I need to stay with. So any person that comes to me and says, how do I know this is my person? Do you feel like that person is giving you 100%?
100%.
That's all it takes.
But you know what? Is it safe to give 100%?
If you're my person, you can give me 1,000%. You can give me all of you.
Because just like you were saying, like, you know, that's a fear. You know, if I'm giving you my all.
No, you're my
you know what I'm
person
saying?
because I can let go of myself.
Come on, fear.
What fear is it is when I
Okay.
love you?
Come
Do you
on.
love God with fear? Do God love you with fear?
Come
It ain't got
on.
love?
Come
What am I
on.
scared of? You're my person because I can relax.
She slapped me
and
dead
I
in the
have
face.
No fear.
Relax.
I'm relaxed.
Come on.
Look at me, look.
You know what I'm saying? You are lent to the side. Lent to the
You
side.
see what I'm saying?
Now that right there, you know what we get ready to do? We get ready to end that on that note. Toya, thank you so much. This was awesome. Like, seriously. This was so awesome. It started off awesome and it's ending awesome. We're going to end on that word. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said...